Namaste and welcome to this yoga class for embracing change. When there's a lot of change happening in our lives, we want to ground ourselves, to have a stable foundation. We also want to strengthen, to be able to meet the challenge with energy and force. We also want to remain flexible, curious, and open to what's new. Overall, taking the leap into the unknown is quite a balancing act. So in this yoga class, we're going to incorporate and combine all these elements: grounding, strengthening, flexibility, and balancing, to prepare the body, the mind, and the spirit for embracing change. To begin, find a comfortable seated position on your mat. And when you're ready, close down your eyes, resting the awareness within. Your hands are resting in your lap or on your thighs, arms completely relaxed. Your legs are heavy. Allow the inner thighs to become soft. Relaxing the facial muscles, releasing all tension, letting go of the day thus far, letting go of the old to make space for the new. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Feeling your belly and your chest rising and falling. And with every exhalation, allow yourself to become softer, to let go of more tension. With every inhalation, feel how every cell in the body is nourished by oxygen and prana, the life force energy. And then we join both hands in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra, the palms and fingers touching, shoulders relaxed. And just tune in to feel the energy between your hands and your fingertips. Exhaling fully, we take 3 deep breaths here. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out with a sigh. One more deep breath. And exhale. Gently bowing the head. And then as you inhale, lift the chin again and open your arms. You You can open the eyes or keep them closed. Exhaling, round your spine and give yourself a hug. Sending love out to every part of the body. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, opposite arm on top. Give yourself a big hug. Inhale to open. And exhale, round through. Sending love into the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, open the chest, open the shoulders. And exhale, pull the navel in, round the spine, chin to chest. As you inhale, open the arms all the way. Exhale, right hand to the ground, side stretch. Inhale, find your inner lift. Exhale to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Make sure both sitting bones remain grounded on your yoga mat. Following the pace of your own breath. With the exhalation, we come to the side stretch. On the inhalation, we lift. Last time on the left side, exhaling, side stretch. Inhale, lift up, reach the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, twist to your right side. Right hand behind the sacrum, left hand on your right knee. Inhale, breathe into your rib cage and lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist deeper. And look back over the right shoulder, just as far as it feels comfortable. Taking 5 deep breaths here. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale to the other side. Breathing in to lengthen and create space between the vertebrae. Exhale to twist deeper. 5 breaths here. With every inhalation, feeling the expansion, lengthening. And with every exhalation, we soften. And perhaps you can go a bit deeper into your twist. Last exhale. Inhale to center, reach the arms up. And exhale, release. We make our way to tabletop position. Spreading the fingers wide on the yoga mat. Shoulders stacked above the wrists and hips above the knees. Breathing in, we drop the belly and look up. Breathing out, we round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to drop the belly, cow posture. And exhale, round through to cat posture. Following again the pace of your own breath. Allowing it to facilitate and deepen the movement. And after a while, you might find that your body wants to move more freely, circling the hips, whatever feels right, just following the flow, not resisting or forcing anything, but embracing, being spontaneous, listening to the body. And then slowly we come back to our neutral tabletop, inhaling to reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, right hand underneath the left elbow, right ear to the ground. You can walk the fingertips of the left hand forward or circle them, hooking the fingers into the right thigh. Take 5 deep breaths, breathing consciously into the opening of the right shoulder. As you exhale, place the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, lift yourself up. Reach the right fingertips to the sky. Gaze follows. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach the left arm up, opening the shoulder, opening the chest. Exhale to thread the needle, left ear to the ground. Again, either walking the right hand forward or circling it back, hooking the fingers into the left thigh. Keeping the focus on our breath. Staying present in this moment. Exhale, place the right hand underneath the right shoulder, fingers spread wide. Inhale, lift yourself up and reach the left fingertips to the sky. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes under and then lift your hips up, coming to downward facing dog. The feet are hip width apart. You can keep a soft bend in the knees, lengthening the spine, relaxing the head down between the shoulders. The fingers are spread as wide as you can, pushing the knuckles of the thumb and the index finger into the mat. Rotate your shoulders back to create space between the shoulder blades. If you would like to stretch out your hamstrings, you can lengthen one leg at a time, taking your dog for a little walk. Deep breaths here. And then slowly, step by step, walk the feet forward in line with the hands, holding on to the opposite elbows, relaxing the head down, maybe swaying gently from side to side. Releasing any tension from the upper back.
And then release your hands to the ground, bend the knees. Inhale, roll up with a round spine. The head comes up last. We roll the shoulders back. And then reaching the fingertips down to the ground, standing in Tadasana. Gently engaging the core, tucking the tailbone under. And then as you inhale, reach your arms up, gaze to the thumbs. And exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. Hands can be on the shins or the mat. Relax the head down. Step your right foot back, dropping the knee to the floor. Lifting onto the fingertips, roll the shoulders back, gaze is forward. Place both hands on the mat, lift the right knee and step the left foot back, downward facing dog. From here, we drop our knees, chest and chin to the floor, kind of creating a zigzag form in the body. And then sliding through, we lift the chest, coming to cobra, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Lift yourself up, coming to downward facing dog. With a deep in-breath, step the right foot forward between the hands. This time drop the left knee. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Step the left foot forward to meet the right, bowing the head. And inhale, lift up with a long spine. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bow to the earth, Uttanasana. Inhale, step the left foot back, drop the knee, coming to low lunge, lift the chest. Place both hands on the mat, lift the back knee, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin to the floor, Ashtangasana, the 8-limb pose. Inhale, lift the chest, coming to cobra. You can keep the elbows bent. Lift up to downward facing dog. Deep inhalation, step the left foot forward, drop the right knee. Low lunge, lift the chest. Exhale, step the right foot to the left, bow the head to the knees. Inhale, come all the way up, spine is long, gaze to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round of Surya Namaskar C on either side. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back, drop the knee and lift the chest. Exhale to downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin to the floor. If possible, hold the breath here. Elbows close to the body. Inhale, lift the chest, coming to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Relax the head down. Inhale, right foot between the hands. Drop the left knee, open your chest. Exhale to Uttanasana, feet parallel. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, salute the sun. Exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, left foot back, low lunge. Exhale to downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin to the floor, holding the breath, empty lungs. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge, open the chest. Exhale, step the right foot to the left, bow the head, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Closing down the eyes for a moment, tuning in with the body, feeling if anything has changed since we started our practice. Perhaps we feel more connected to the body. Perhaps we feel our heart beating faster. Or we can feel the activation of our muscles. Deep exhale. And inhale, reach the arms up, Vrksasana. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet to downward facing dog. Relaxing the head in between the shoulders. We stay here for 5 deep breaths. If you find that your back is rounding, lift the heels and bend the knees generously. This will allow you to lengthen your spine. Keep pressing through the hands, lifting yourself away from the earth. Last exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands and ground the left heel. Inhale, root to rise, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior pose. Creating a stable foundation from the ground up, pressing the feet into the mat, hips squared forward, the front knee is bent 90 degrees. Gently pulling the navel in, then reaching the fingers up, directing energy upwards, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Deep breaths. Standing strong like a warrior, ready to meet the challenge, ready to embrace the change. Exhale, release the arms and interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale, draw the knuckles down, open the chest. Exhale, gently bowing forward, perhaps resting the right shoulder on the right thigh, and then reaching the arms over your head. Humble warrior. bowing, because we know that we cannot control everything, showing a release of control, surrendering to the flow of life. Inhale, slowly lift up. And then lengthen your front leg. If you like, you can step the back foot a bit closer. And then keeping the hips squared forward, you can either bring the hands into Namaste Mudra behind the back, or if your palms are not fully touching, you can hold on to the opposite elbows. Breathing in here, and breathing out, we fold forward, keeping the spine nice and long. And then perhaps allowing the head to relax. Keep pulling the right hip back, left hip forward. Keeping the weight balanced between both feet. If you feel very unstable here, you can bring your hands to the ground or perhaps rest them on a pair of blocks if you can't reach the mat. Two more breaths. Bringing the hands to the mat, stepping both feet back, coming to your downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Grounded through all 4 corners of the hands and the feet. Creating 2 long straight lines in the body, from the back of the heels to the tailbone, and from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot forwards and ground the right heel. Toes open 45 degrees. Inhale, coming to Warrior 1. Reaching the hands up, relaxing the shoulders. And make sure you feel stable and balanced. Pushing the outer edge of the back foot into the ground. Front knee is bent. The navel gently pulled in to engage the core. Gaze up between the fingers, if that feels comfortable for your neck, or you can look forward. Exhale, release the hands, interlace the fingers. Inhale, pull the knuckles down, roll the shoulders back. And exhale to humble warrior. Relaxing the head down, we gaze towards the back foot. Gently pulling the hands over the head closer to the ground to stretch out the shoulders. Inhale to lift and lengthen the front leg. Again, to make it a bit easier, you can step the back foot closer. And then bringing the hands either in Namaste Mudra behind the back or holding on to the opposite elbows. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, with a long spine, we fold over the front leg. The shoulders and chest remain open as we relax the head down, squaring the hips to the front by pulling the left hip back, right hip forward. Deep breaths to nourish the entire body. And then bring the hands to the ground, step the feet back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Step the feet in line with the hands. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow the head to the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Taking a big step with your right foot, toes point out. We bend the knees, coming to goddess pose. Hands on the thighs, creating a stable foundation, strength and energy from the ground up, but keeping softness and flow in the upper body. Breathing in here. Breathing out, we stretch out the right shoulder, looking back over the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale and exhale, following the flow of your breath. Last one. Inhale, lengthen your legs and bring the toes slightly in, feet parallel, hands to the hips. Rolling the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come to the ground or to your blocks. And then we relax the head down. Keep pulling the elbows closer together until you feel the engagement in your shoulders. Five deep breaths. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, step back to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back to downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. Finding your variation, either with the legs long, heels on the ground, or bending the knees, melting the heart down towards the thighs. Last exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, ground the left heel, and inhale, rise up to warrior one. Tucking the tailbone under, and pulling the navel in, we engage the core. The legs are strong. Arms, shoulders relaxed, fingertips reaching up to the sky. Deep inhalation. Exhale, reach the fingertips forward and bring all your weight to the front foot until you can lift the left leg off the ground. Coming to warrior three. The left foot is flexed, toes pointing to the mat. Inhale, lift up, knee to the chest, fingertips reaching to the sky. And then we come to dancer's pose with the left arm grabbing hold of the inside of the left foot. Right hand can be in Gyan Mudra, reaching the fingers forward and at the same time kicking the foot into the left hand. Soft, steady gaze. Two more breaths. And then slowly, with control, release the leg. Return to your Tadasana. Closing down the eyes. Feeling the difference between the right and the left side body. When you're ready, open up your eyes again. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. Reaching the tailbone high up to the sky. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot forward, ground the right heel. Inhale to warrior one. Five deep breaths here, from the base of the spine up to the top of the lungs. Last inhale. Exhale, reach the fingertips forward. And when you're ready, lift the right foot off the mat. Torso parallel to the ground. Core engaged. Fingertips reaching forward. Right foot reaches back. And then try, without dropping the right foot, to lift the knee into the chest. With the right hand, we hold on to the inside of the right foot or to the ankle. And then kicking the foot into the hand, we reach the left fingers forward, making sure the chest remains lifted. Soft and steady gaze. Dancer's pose,
Standing still amidst the dance of life, taking this moment to be very present with ourselves, constantly balancing between what's old and what's new, the past and the future, realizing that what really matters is the present moment. Slowly release the leg, hands by your side, and close your eyes for a moment. Deep breaths to nourish the entire body. And then gently open the eyes. Stepping the feet as wide as the yoga mat, toes pointing out. We bend the knees. Coming to a yogi squat. Left fingertips on the ground. Right arm reaches up to the sky. And you can hold it here, or you can take a bind, interlacing the fingers behind your back. Keep looking up. 3 breaths. And release. Right fingertips to the ground. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And if you like, you can take the bind. Gaze towards the sky, shoulders and chest open. Through your fingertips, sending love to each and every part of your body. And then slowly release, fingertips to the ground, lengthen the legs. Feet parallel, bow the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale to cobra. Rolling the shoulders back, either keeping the elbows bent or lengthening the arms to go deeper into the back bend. And exhale, release the chest down onto the mat. Fingertips reaching back. Inhale, lift your chest. And this might be enough for you. Or you can lift the legs, pointing the feet. And perhaps reaching the arms off the mat as well. Shalabhasana, the locust pose. Great for strengthening the back muscles. 5 breaths here. Keep looping the shoulder blades together, lifting the chest higher. And exhale, release, resting the left ear on the ground for a moment. Allow the entire body to soften and become heavy.
And then once more, lift the chest off the ground.
And if possible, lift the legs and the arms. If you like, this time reaching them forward, Superman variation. 5 breaths.
And slowly release, reach the arms back, right ear on the ground, allowing the body to relax and soften. Placing the hands underneath the shoulders, inhale to Cobra, and exhale to Downward Facing Dog. From here, dropping the knees on the ground, moving through to a seated position, soles of the feet touching. Holding on to the big toes, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Going only as far as your spine can remain lengthened. If you find it rounding, this is where you stop. Perhaps using a block or two to rest your head. With the elbows, you can gently press down on the inner thighs to deepen the hip opening effect of this posture. Shoulders are away from the ears. We stay here for about 10 breaths. I invite you to close your eyes. And then rest the awareness inside your body. Observing whatever sensations are present, perhaps in the hips or along the spine. And whenever the mind starts to wander, gently bringing the focus back to the body. Slowly lift yourself out of the pose and coming to any comfortable seated posture. We're going to practice Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, the alternate nostril breathing. Change can be quite a scary thing, and this breathing technique is great to calm down the nervous system, bringing us back into a state of inner peace and balance. So whenever you feel stressed or anxious about what's ahead, this is a great breath to practice.
Resting the index and middle finger between the eyebrows. We're going to use the thumb to close the right nostril and the ring finger to close the left nostril. Beginning by closing down the right nostril with the thumb, we inhale through the left. Closing down the left nostril, opening up the right, exhale. Inhale through the right. And then switch the fingers, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. And close the left, open the right, exhale. Inhale. Switch and exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale through the right. Inhale. Switch and exhale through the left. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Release the hand to your knee and return to your natural breath. Enjoying the space of stillness within. The space that is always accessible for you, that is always present within you. No matter how busy, hectic, or stressful the external world might seem. From here, we're going to lie down on the back. Feet on the yoga mat, knees bent, arms by your sides. The neck is long, chin tucked slightly into the chest. Inhale. Lift your pelvis off the ground, coming to bridge pose. And if possible, you can bring the shoulders closer together, interlace the fingers, and press the hands down into the mat. 5 breaths here. Make sure the knees stay in line with the body, and you actively press through all 4 corners of the feet to lift your hips higher to the sky, chest coming closer to the chin. One more deep breath, you got this. And then slowly release the hands, roll down.
We're going to practice the wheel pose. If that is not in your practice today, you can repeat the bridge posture. Placing the hands next to the ears, fingers pointing down to the shoulders. Inhale first, coming onto the crown of the head. And if you feel stable here, lift yourself up all the way. If possible, walking the hands and the feet closer together, opening up the chest, the shoulders. We stay here for 5 breaths. And when you're ready, lowering down to the top of the head, and then all the way down onto the mat. For a moment, resting the knees against each other, feet as wide as the mat. Right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest. Deep breaths. As we feel the body sinking into the ground. Sending love into each part of our being, body, mind, and spirit. Reminding ourselves of our own strength, of our own love. Remembering that no matter what comes ahead, we're going to be okay. And then gently hugging the knees into the chest. Maybe rocking gently from side to side to massage the spine. And then open up your arms, palms facing up to the sky, and drop your knees first to the right side for a gentle twist. If you want, with your right hand, you can gently press down the thighs. Gaze to your left and allow the body to relax. Coming back through center, we drop the knees to the other side. Looking over the right shoulder this time. Come back to center. Give the knees one last big hug. And then lengthen everything out on the mat. Entering Savasana, the final relaxation. Closing down the eyes. Take a moment to scan through your physical body. From the toes all the way up to the crown of the head. Relaxing each and every part. Feeling the body melting into the ground, becoming heavy and soft. Surrender to the pull of gravity. Surrender to stillness. Surrender trying to control everything in our lives. Instead, remaining open to all the different opportunities, possibilities. Knowing that where we are now is exactly where we're meant to be, even though it might not always feel comfortable. Trusting that we will find our way. Trusting in the support whatever you like to call this force, the divine, the universe. Staying, enjoying this moment just a while longer, and I hope to see you again for the next class. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today.